Hey guys, Joe Wanna coming back in. We're going to do another battle here in Rome 2. It's a 3v3 siege. We have the defending armies here are Sicily, Rome, and Egypt. The attacking armies will be Seleucid, Carthage, and Chimera. And right off the bat here we can see some medium melee infantry actually out here. For Sicily, so I guess there's going to be a little bit of a ambush going on. But let's get into the Chimera army first and foremost. Chimera is being commanded by Drazur 92. He's bringing a ton. I guess this faction can bring nothing really but spears. He's bringing with him 4 units of the regular hoplites. He's also got 8 units of the noble infantry, which actually are very, very tough infantry units. His general is also a noble infantry unit. He's bringing with him 4 units of the Chimerian heavy archers. He's got 2 units of the citizen cavalry, and he has 1 unit of the Scythian or Scythians. I'm not sure. I gotta find them. Maybe they're on the ram. Yeah, there they are. Never seen this unit before. Heavy spear infantry unit. Probably look like all the other spear units. So let's get into some more of the attackers. We'll come on over here and take a look at Carthage. Carthage is being commanded by Boudicus. He is bringing with him 10 units of Libyan infantry. So I'm guessing that the funds for this battle were pretty big. 10 units of the Libyan infantry being backed up by 2 units of his noble cavalry, one of them being his general. He's got some of his mercenary noble fighters and 2 units of the African pikemen. Behind them he's got some mercenary Cretan archers and 1 unit of the mercenary Balearic slingers. And the final attacking army here, like I said, is Seleucid. Seleucid is being commanded by JD 137. He's bringing with him 6 units of the thorax swords, 2 units of the silver shield swordsmen, which actually he's got some up on the towers as well. These are smaller units, so I'm not really going to be able to show you them while they're on the towers, so we'll have to take a look once they get to the walls. He's also bringing 2 units of Thoreau spears. He's got a unit of hillmen, 2 units of Syrian archers there, and then some more forces over here, 2 more units of the Syrian archers. He's got some cavalry here, unit of citizens cavalry, another unit of silver shield pikemen. He's got some shield bearers for a general. 2 units of silver shield pikemen, and he's got a Indian war elephant unit. So that rounds out the attacking forces. Let's get over into the defenders real quick. And I didn't press play on this because there's something pretty cool that's going to happen over there where Egypt is, so I'll get to that in a minute. Getting into the defenders here, we have Gandalf commanding Sicily. He's bringing with him 8 units of the desert cohort, which tells me right there, that the battle had high funds. He's also got 2 units of his Numidian spearmen here. He's bringing 2 units of the tribal slingers. He's also got another unit of cohort there. His general back over here is a unit of the armored Numidian riders. There's his 2 other units of slingers. The rest of his desert cohort back here behind these buildings, and he's actually bringing with him an African onager. Getting into Rome here, Rome is being commanded by LMJ 1990. He's bringing with him 7 units of the armored legionnaires, very tough units. He's got 3 units of the veteran legionnaires, which let's see if we can find one of them at least. Veteran legionnaires right there. He's got a unit of veteran legionnaires here. Going to probably be tasked with holding this staircase there. He's also bringing with him 2 units of the Praetorian Guard, which, yeah, Praetorian Guard is pretty nasty. Let's see if we can find, there's a unit of Praetorian Guard right there. Love the purple capes. Love the purple capes. He is also bringing with him 1 unit of Hastati, which I believe are right here. Yep. There's his 1 unit of Hastati. Pretty good unit. He is also bringing with him the three Syrian archers, 1 unit of the Velites, actually. Usually you see Balearic slingers with them, but he's actually bringing a unit of Velites. That will round out Rome, and then we can get on over here to Egypt. Egypt has what I had named a long time ago in another one of my siege battles, the Traveling Circus. We're going to get into his army. He actually is bringing with him 4 units of the African elephants, one of those being his general right here. He's also got 3 units of the Ptolemaic cavalry, 4 units of Egyptian cavalry, and 4 units of the camel archers. So this is probably going to be massive. I'm going to assume that with them lined up on this gate, Chimera is probably going to have a humongous problem right off the start. So 43-minute battle. Let's get this one going, and right off the bat, what do we have coming out? 2 units of the Egyptian cavalry making their way out. They are still hidden, so Chimera has no idea these forces are here. The Massasoli infantry troops have been seen now, though. Their little eyeball has disappeared. And what else do we have? Some more of the Egyptian cavalry making their way out. So he's sending them out in waves, which is never a bad idea. So these 2 units still hidden over here. He's got this. These 2 units probably will come into view very soon. You can see all the way over there, 4 units of the noble infantry have now dropped off of the towers. A lot of the units are starting to shift over there to take care of those vanguard units, but I guess he had no idea that this cavalry was making its way over. He's got these other 2, actually now these 2 are visible as well, so Chimera is already finding himself pretty much surrounded. The Egyptian cavalry is going to try and make their way in. I don't think they're going to make it, but they will be able to slam through the... Oh, nope. Immediately halted there by a running unit of the Chimerian nobles, so that's actually pretty interesting. They didn't take any losses on that charge. It's actually pretty interesting. Let's see, here comes some of the African war elephants making their way out. Looks like all 4 of the units of African war elephants making their way out. Egyptian cavalry has now made it all the way around the corner here, getting into some of their heavy archers. Actually, all 4 of the heavy archer units now being attacked by these 2 units of Egyptian cavalry. Quickly trying to pull away. This unit is already down 11 men. Haven't lost anybody just yet in these units. Let's see how the Massasoli units are doing. They're holding up some of the noble infantry, which is actually good teamwork there. One of the units here now is starting to waver. Elephants are now in the battle here, getting into the noble general. That is not going to be a good thing. If Chimera loses his general this early on in the battle, that could be disastrous. African war elephants also now making it into some of the noble infantry here. Other 2 units of the African war elephants slowly making their way around. It's going to be a tough hill probably for them to climb up here. It's going to take them a couple extra seconds. And out comes the hammer now. Ptolemaic cavalry making their way out. Already seeing units here wavering, routing. 35 left in that archer unit. This archer unit down to 47. Noble infantry here has only lost 2 men, but their morale was dropping a little bit there, but it's coming back up. This elephant unit is about to be surrounded here. He's got 2 more units of hoplites coming in to try and help out the noble general. Let's check out real quick over here. Carthage is getting up close to the walls with his towers, along with Seleucids, so we can still have a few more moments of taking a look at this sally out. I do see 2 units of noble cavalry making their way over here for Carthage, and Seleucid is sending over a unit of citizens cavalry to try and help out with this sally out. This is pretty destructive, I'd say. Let's see, they still have 1 unit of archers there. Looks like all the rest of his archers have routed. I'm sorry, here's 2 more of them. They have come back. One with 34, the other one with 34. So they have lost 1 unit of archers so far, unless I'm just not seeing their flag. But the noble cavalry looks like they're going to make their way around to the rear lines, try and come on over here and at least help with the Egyptian cavalry problem. Oh, nope, they both just slammed right into the back of this Numidian light infantry unit. And here comes a unit of Ptolemaic cavalry. They're going to just destroy this. Yeah, that unit's going to be gone. That unit is going to get trampled on over. We do have some noble infantry trying to make their way over here to maybe cut off the Ptolemaic cavalry before they can make it to more of the archers. Second unit of Ptolemaic cavalry now made it into the noble infantry general, who's down to 58 men. 1 unit of the elephants seems to be already removed from the battlefield. We still do have the general and this other unit of African war elephants. Oh, the camel archers have now made their way out as well. So this entire Egyptian army has made their way out of the settlement. Looks like they have 2 surviving units of archers, but really depleted. 34 and 33 left in those 2 units. Spears now making their way up. More hoplites coming on up over here to try and save the general. General now down to 46 men left. Not looking very good. Camel archers are probably going to start getting into range. Start loosing some arrows as well. Elephants still trying... Oh, I guess they're coming back up the hill. Maybe to get back into some more combat, try and do some more damage to this Chimerian army, which, you know, it's a bunch of spears that are left, and on attack, I mean, I know the nobles infantry are a very tough unit, but attacking with spears is going to be a little difficult. But also with Egypt having his entire army basically just be animals, you know, horses and camels and elephants, they don't really have any infantry inside the settlement, so it's going to be a little bit difficult for Rome and Macedon to have to fend off all of these spears. But we'll have to see what happens later on in the battle. Camel archers still doing fantastic damage, actually chasing off a unit of the noble cavalry. This unit of citizen cavalry here is getting routed off of the battlefield. So Chimeria, not too bad. They have taken a lot of losses, though. A lot of their units are beaten up. So they are definitely not half the army that they used to be, about 3/4 of the army they used to be. So now it seems that sally out's pretty much over. We can get over here into the rest of the battle now. Carthage has landed some troops. He's getting some Libyan infantry up onto the walls here. Some more Libyan infantry now coming off of the towers here. We got some Seleucid Silver Shield swordsmen. Unit of the Desert Cohort up on the wall taking on a unit of the Thorax swordsmen. Some Numidian spearmen here taking on yet another unit of Thorax swordsmen. The spearmen not holding up very well. We do have some slinger fire coming, though, from the tribal slingers there for Macedon. Archer fire now coming over the walls here from the Syrian heavy archers from Seleucid. Getting into some of these tribal slingers. This unit down to 84. This unit down to 78. But they're probably getting some good fire onto the units that are on the walls. Yes, this unit Thorax down to 99 there. This unit at 114. This other unit's not really beaten up. Actually, he's got one unit of Syrian archers up on the wall already. Only lost 5 men so far. So probably getting some really good shots down onto these tribal slingers. Whole lot of Carthage flags getting up onto the walls here now. Total of 4 units so far. Now finally coming down off of the walls into some of the veteran legionnaires. Second unit here, armored legionnaires, probably getting ready to throw their pila. Maybe they already did throw their pila. Is there any evidence here on the walls, next to the wall on the ground? Usually that's where you find pila sticking up out of the ground. There's one right there. Veteran legionnaires, armored legionnaires probably just waiting for the opportunity to get charged in onto some of this Libyan infantry there. We do have a unit of the Velites now making their way up. Some of the auxiliary Syrian archers here for Rome getting some good shots up into the Libyan infantry as well. Swing on back over here, see how this is being handled. 2 camel archers still remain. Actually, we still do have Ptolemaic cavalry, both of them actually just breaking here now as well. So it does seem that the sally out has been taken care of. But, actually, they do have 2 units of archers that have remained. One of them here with 33, the other one with 34. Okay. And his general did miraculously survive, down to 39 men, though. So that is not a good sign. Chimera now going to be pulling his units back, probably get back up onto the towers, as there's really nothing over here defending, so they should be able to have an easy walk in, at least, to the settlement, though Egypt still does have his elephant general and a second unit of African elephants here with 8 out of 9 left. Let's get over here and see how Macedon is holding up against Seleucids. Unit here of the Desert Cohort, actually it says that they are currently losing. What are they losing to? Thorax swordsmen and Silver Shield swordsmen there up on the walls. Getting a really good, real close-up battle here. Ooh, got some artillery firing now. Actually, we have a unit of the tribal slingers getting up onto the tower, up onto one of the buildings here. Where is the African onager firing? Looks like he's firing into the wall. Maybe he's trying to get the shot up onto the wall? I'm not sure. Yep, okay. There's the answer for that question. That unit just losing 2 there from that onager shot. So well-placed shot there. This unit of Syrian archers not looking too good. These slingers are getting some good volleys in. And this unit is firing as well. It says that they are firing. Let's see which direction they're firing into, though. Nope. Nope, this one is firing. So they're firing, yes. Okay, so this unit is firing into the Syrian archer unit as well. Let's see how the cohort is handling on this side. So 2 units of Thorax swordsmen there. Actually, the unit of the spearmen actually came back for them. Too bad there's really nothing for them to go after, because they're, here comes Thoreo's spears and a unit of hillmen coming up here for Seleucid. 2 units of the camel archers out here, actually taking some volleys from one of the Syrian archers up on the wall. Not really taking out. They've lost 2 camels so far out here. Probably going to lose a couple of more. Might not be a bad idea for them to maybe move. But actually, no, they're volleying up onto the wall here into the backs of this unit of thorax swordsmen. So good job there. We have some Pila volleys coming up from the desert cohort, breaking this unit of thorax swordsmen. So that will definitely help out in the wall defense here. Silver Shield swordsman here, still 108 out of 120 deep in combat with this unit of desert cohort. Oh, look at all those Pila. A lot of them bouncing off of the walls. Look at all them sticking in the ground here. A lot of them definitely off their target. Hopefully he's going to pull them back. Maybe they'll be able to get another shot off. Tribal slingers starting to make their way forward. Let's see what's going on in the back lines over here. Actually, camel archers have come back and now found the Indian war elephants and the 2 units of pikes. If he can get this unit of elephants to go out of control back here, that could be a pretty devastating time for these Silver Shield pikemen and the shield bearer general. But we do have a unit here of the Carthaginian noble cavalry making their way over. They're going to scare the archers off. Archer cavalry off. Okay. Let's get back over here, see what Chimera is doing. He is getting units back up onto his towers. Towers are now moving. That is good. He's also moving the ram back up towards the gate as well. Good things. A lot of room here. This is the town center, just so you guys are aware. A lot of Roman units here, probably just anticipating Chimera to be coming into the settlement over there. Let's see, Masacely trying to recapture the gate here, though they still have this 1 unit of Silver Shield swordsmen that are just not giving up yet. 41 men left in that unit, taking on a unit of 2 units of Desert Cohort. Probably not long for that unit to be around. Let's see what these Syrian... Wow, look at that. Devastating. The whole back line of this unit of Syrian archers is dead. Do have 2 units of the Syrian archers in combat. Let's see how many kills they have. 95 there, 78 there, so they may still have a little bit of ammunition left. Thorax swordsman here moving forward. Going to probably try and come on up here. Actually, where did that unit of swordsmen come from? How did they get up there? How did they get past this unit of Rome? Well, let's just... No, okay, so the Sicily is still over here. It's just the flag. The flag bearer is throwing me off a little bit there. So yeah, we have 2 units of Thorax swordsmen here, just pincering this unit of the Desert Cohort, even though Desert Cohort is currently winning. So that is definitely good to see there for Masacely. Still have the Archer Cavalry moving around there for Egypt. Chimera now finally getting his towers up onto the wall. Rome holding pretty well here against the Libyan infantry so far. Let's see, some veteran legionnaires, armored legionnaires holding this one staircase here. This staircase being held by some armored and veteran legionnaires as well. Unit of Velites, let's see if they got any kills. 39 kills so far, probably have a little... Nope, all their swords are out, so they are out of ammunition as well. Do have some cavalry rumbling around, armored Numidian rider general there for Masacely. See the Onager's holding his fire currently. Probably not a bad idea. Probably not a bad idea at all. Actually, we have the 1 unit of the Desert Cohort that was here has peeled off. Now getting into one of the units of the Syrian archers. What's coming up the tower here? Another unit. We have some hillmen coming up. Probably going to try and save whatever archers they can. But this Desert Cohort unit still half strong. 60 out of 120. Thorax swordsman here losing decisively. Losing decisively. So all 3 of these units are currently losing to this Desert Cohort pretty handily. More javelins being thrown up by this Desert Cohort. Looks like some of them made it up. We have a bunch of them still on the walls here. Up there. See? A bunch of them bouncing off the wall as well. So they might need to move back just a little bit further to have a good angle on volleying up. Some of them, like maybe 4 or 5 of them getting up there into the Syrian archers, but probably not be a bad idea to pull them back a little bit further. Pull this unit of cohort back a little bit further to get some better shots off. The camel archers have now come back again. Looks like they're going to start volleying up onto the wall. What do we have coming up? The Rayo spears making their way up onto the wall here. So really congested attack so far here for Seleucid. Not going very well. He hasn't been able to make it to either of the staircases to get down. He was able to neutralize this gate though, so that was a little bit of a blessing for him. These Thorax swordsmen and Silver Shield swordsmen currently in... Thorax swordsmen here now starting to waver. Silver Shield Swordsmen were going to have to take on this unit of Desert Cohort. So we have another unit of Desert Cohort now coming up onto the wall as well. Still more slinger fire coming. Yes, Tribal Slingers still getting some really good shots into the side of this Thorax Swordsman and Silver Shield Swordsman units. A lot of Carthage units still back over there. His Noble Fighters still back here. His 2 pikes. All 3 of his units of his Cretan Archers back here as well. General still back here. Noble Cavalry. Oh, sorry. So his Noble Cavalry General and the other unit have made it back over. And here comes Chimera starting to make their way through the settlement. These units will be able to make their way up and around over to here to give Carthage a hand. We do have 1 unit of Armored Legionnaires starting to pull back. Probably going to just come over here and plug up this gap right here to hold Chimera back from being able to really come over here and help with the assist. And yeah, but they are still getting hit. What are they getting hit? Oh, they're getting hit by the Balearic Slingers here. So well done there to Carthage. Getting that unit up there, that will definitely help Chimera out. Be able to push through this unit of the Armored Legionnaires once they drop. We do have the Masacely General, who has now charged out into 3 units of the Chimerian Nobles. Not sure how well that's going to pay off for him. He didn't lose any men yet, though, so that is definitely a good sign. Actually, he's losing men as they're pulling out. 54 men left in that unit. Let's see if he got any kills on that charge. 17 kills so far, so not that bad. We do have 2 units here, Armored Legionnaires making their way over to halt up a little bit more of the Chimerian push. Another unit of Hastati now making their way over. So that should be pretty well held for a little bit. I do see these 2 units of archers up on the wall here. These Syrian archers might be a little out of range. Might be a little out of range to be able to give some support to the Legionnaires on the ground here. Citizen Cavalry here wavering for some reason. I'm not sure why that happened. Let's see what else we have here. Archers making their way in. Some hoplites. The General here still... Oh, what was that? Burning oil just killed something. Armored Numidian Riders, I guess. Let's get back over here, see how the wall defense is going. So the Seleucids actually are now starting to break off some of the Desert Cohorts. Some more Hillmen here starting to waver. Yeah, this push here is not going very well at all. This unit of Thereo Spears just came up onto the wall, lost 15 men so far. This unit of Desert Cohort has been holding here for a while. They've been there for a long time, holding off. I think they held off at least 1 other, maybe 2 other units of Thorax Swordsmen so far. So Seleucid is actually pretty much run out of troops. I mean, he's still got his 2 units of pikes back here and his elephants. Where did his general go? Oh, Seleucid General is actually up on the wall here. So shield bearers have made their way up onto the wall as well. Maybe they're going to come down here and try and give Carthage a hand trying to break through this unit of veteran legionnaires. Looks like that's it, yeah. Shield bearers making their way down off of the wall. Probably going to come around and try and wrap into the back of these Desert Legionnaires. Camel Archers have made their presence known yet again, getting some really good volleys off into the backs and flanks of that Silver Shield Swordsman. There goes that unit. So that will free up a couple of units here of Desert Cohort and Tribal Slingers for Masacely. He should be able to come along this wall here and maybe come down the staircase with at least 1 unit and try and help roam out with some of these shield bearers. But now the Camel Archers again getting some really good shots in. Oh, but okay, so shield bearer general at least is facing the right direction, so he's able to block some of the shots. So far lost 1 man. So Rome sending over another unit of veteran legionnaires. Not even needed over here. They won't even need to be holding that staircase any longer. Desert Cohort here now taking on both of these units of the Thereo Spears. These 2 units of the Cohort have now been victorious, so they're going to be able to come in and attack these Thereo Spears from behind. General is still currently alive there for Seleucids. Let's see how Carthage is doing. Carthage is now finally moving up the remaining parts of his army. He's got his general and other unit of noble cavalry starting to make their way around. Probably going to go through the gate over there that Chimera has captured. Yeah, pikemen have moved up. Mercenary noble fighters, 2 units of the Cretan archers up here as well. We do have another unit of the Cretan archers making their way up onto the wall, which could be most beneficial for them. Some Libyan infantry have now made it down off of the wall here. They were victorious, so now they're going to start throwing some more Libyan infantry down off of the walls. And Chimera here was successful in breaking through the one unit of Roman legionnaires that were there. So they will be able to start all of them start being able to push through here, getting deeper into the settlement. And it does seem that the attack, at least they had units pushing up over here. Maybe Chimera pulled back. He's going to just wait for his allies to try and make their way up through what's left of Misacely on the ground over there. Oh, is this archers? Yes. Oh no, so Velites over here trying to recapture this gate before the noble cavalry can make it in. They were so close to doing it, they might actually still be able to break this unit of cavalry. There was that initial charge bonus that came in, but now they're in. Oh no, Velites are breaking. That sucks. There's only 10 cavalry left there. Velites 45. Nope, they've come back. So they might actually, if they can actually break this cap, never mind. Never mind, noble cavalry is going to make its way inside the settlement. So that will be very interesting to see. Seleucid, Carthage, and Chimera now making their way out into this open field here. So they have definitely commanding presence of the walls side of right over here. Desert Cohort, 3 units of Desert Cohort, going to finish off this second unit of Thoreo's Spears. These 3 units, I imagine, probably come off of the wall, maybe to file their way back towards the town center. Or maybe come over here and just try and get some kills off onto some of the infantry units here for the 3 attacking armies. So let's see what we have left for ranged. Chimera has no archers left. Carthage still does have all of his 4 units of ranged, and Seleucid has none. Actually, wow, does Seleucid just have his general left? Yes, he does. Oh no, he's got some pikes over here. This guy forgot about his 2 units of pikes, and his elephants making their long trek all the way around. Probably a good idea. This gate has not been captured. That's going to be a long way around. They're going to be exhausted by the time they make it all the way over there. But the Egyptian general and other unit of the elephants here hiding out, they're going to start making their way out. I mean, I think they have their sights set on the Chimerian noble general, which probably not a bad target. Nope, looks like they're going to turn. So that red arrow real quick, looks like they're going to make their way up here and try and break off this unit of the noble infantry that's made their way towards the town center. That's exactly what they're going to do. Are they even going to make it? I think the Chimerians are actually going to be broken before they even make it over there. Yeah, they're gone. Misacely pulling more units back towards the town center. 20 minutes left in this battle replay. Still 2 units of cohort up over here. Let's take a look. 51 and 51. Oh, sorry, 91 and 98 and 51. Do have another depleted unit here. 42 coming off of the walls. Some Libyan infantry making their way over. So yeah, these 3 units of cohort look like they're going to make their way back over here to help hold up the defense of this town center. Elephants General and the other unit of African elephants pulling back again. Didn't really get any more kills, doesn't look like. Let's see how many kills they have, actually. General 155, other unit there was 171, so pretty good on that sally out. Pretty good kills. We have here some Libyan infantry just kind of yelling at some of the Romans here, armored legionnaires. 2 depleted units of armored legionnaires. Full unit of Praetorian Guard back there as well. Looks like we're just having a lot of units just moving around. Oh, actually, maybe they're going to try and catch this unit of the Egyptian, the camel archers out. Might not be a bad idea to get rid of them. I don't know if they still have any ammo. Let's take a look. 57 kills. Yeah, they should still have some ammunition left. Probably where this unit of Libyan infantry is going to go. Just peel around the corner. Maybe Egypt isn't watching right now. And no. Nope, there they go. They're going to try and charge in. Might actually get to them. They did. They got into them, so they might actually start being able to get some good kills. Actually, 1 camel is already dead. 2 camels now dead, but we do have some Sicily troops. They're going to just pull right around. Maybe one of them's going to come in with a flank onto the Libyan infantry. Nope. Doesn't look as that's going to happen. So one of the units of camel archers is now going to be removed from the battlefield. There is still one more over there, yeah. Still one more way over here. Elephants have now made their way all the way around the settlement. They're only tired, I'm surprised. Surprised they're not very tired. But yes, the Seleucid elephants have now finally made their way around. They will start making their way into the city as well. Any combat going on just yet? Not just yet. Actually, no, we do have some over here. Noble cavalry actually is charged on over here. Probably going to try and get rid of... They got rid of that one unit of the infantry that was there. Probably going to... Second unit's going to come around. Actually, it's Libyan infantry. They're probably going to come around and pinch these cohorts. Probably get rid of them as quickly as possible as well. Seleucid still moving up. He's got his 2 units of pikemen here. More Roman soldiers. Actually, we have the full line here. 2 armored legionnaires, 1 unit of Praetorian Guard moving back. Sicily still has this onager here. Let's see how many kills he has. 71 kills, so he should still have a decent amount of ammunition, and that could be a fantastic side for him to fire at. Might need to... Okay, so he's sending his general over here to hold off this gap. I'm not sure if this is a passable street here. If it is, they might need to get another unit over there, but this could be fantastic. Here comes the volley. He's going to volley right into the shield bearer general. Probably might not be a bad idea if he can see about maybe getting some shots in onto those pikemen as well. Fortunately, that shot was a bank shot off of the wall there. Another shot coming in, another fantastic ripping shot through the shield bearer general there for Seleucid. Let's see, we have another volley coming in maybe. No more volleys coming in. I wonder if they're out of ammunition. Now he's going to start moving. He's going to move his onager over a little bit further. Do have a little bit of combat going on over here. The noble cavalry getting into some of the desert legionnaires. The general for Carthage just made their way over here as well. Do have the Sicily armored riders general over here. Looked like he was going to try and come in and give some of his infantry a hand, but he's going to quickly pull out of there as they are completely outnumbered. Oh no, elephants making their way through here. Apparently this is a passable road. This could be very bad. Very, very bad for the general. They're going to need to get out. Actually, both generals here. They're going to need to get out of here. Oh, here comes the elephants. Going to smash right into the shield bearer general there. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Wow, that was bad. Do see artillery fire. He's firing in this direction, getting into the Carthaginian general now. Carthage is going to need to get his general out of there. Starting to take some serious losses now, down to 33 men left. Elephant units still doing some pretty good damage. Let's see how many they killed. The shield bearer general now down to 45. This unit of Libyan infantry probably just sent in to try and hold these 2 units of elephants off. Elephants starting to make their way over this direction. Yes, probably going to try and chase down this unit of noble cavalry. 15 minutes left in the battle replay. Onager still here for Sicily. Let's see what Egypt still does have left. He's got his unit of his camel archers and his 2 units of elephants there. Elephants going to turn back around, pull back. No use in sending them out and possibly losing them to maybe some archers or pikes. Armored legionnaires here deciding to get into a little bit of a box formation instead of holding the line like the other 2 units here. Let's see what we have in the town center. Some desert cohort, 3 units of desert cohort. Oh, there's the artillery firing. What is he firing into? Getting some shots into these pikes. Pikes now down to 112. Libyan infantry here at 115. So the pikes did take a couple of volleys there from these legionnaires. Or maybe the Praetorians getting some volleys. But now we do have some of the Cretan archers here getting some volleys back. Firing into this unit of slingers. Trying to get some kills in onto the African onager as well. They have killed 2 men. Maybe kill some more. Down to 22 men now. So 6 more men have been lost. Probably might not be a bad idea to get them off of the artillery and at least pull them around the corner. Instead of losing any more men. Still down to 20 though. We do have the tribal slinger unit here. Really beaten up tribal slinger unit, going to just charge on out. As they're out of ammunition, they're not going to make it. They will not make it out there. So balance, I mean, Balance of power looks pretty even, maybe because of Egypt's elephants over here and the horse archers, but I would say there's more. Well, maybe not. Maybe, well, Seleucid does still have his elephants, like I said, the 2 pikes on his general. Chimera's still, I mean, Chimera's only got 5 units left here. Nobles, hoplites, nobles, and his noble general. So he still does have three very tough units over here. Indian war elephants starting to make their way forward. A lot of archer fire coming in here from Carthage, breaking this unit of slingers, starting to have it waver at least. They're out of ammunition. They are out of ammunition, so that's a perfect target. Keep firing into those guys that don't have any ammunition. The onager back to work yet again, getting some fire off. Maybe he's trying to shoot into these Libyan infantry. Oh, just over the top there. Just over the top, and didn't roll far enough to do any damage to this Cretan archer unit. Let's see if maybe we can catch another volley coming in. Nope, we do see the onager back there in the background moving yet again. I wonder where he's going to try and go. This back area over here is pretty defended. Cohort, camel archers, a couple of units of legionnaires back there as well. I wonder where the onager is going to go. He's going to pull back. Oh, now he's going to start firing back again into the Carthaginian general. Maybe we can actually get a shot now. Good shot. Killing a couple of more, at least 3 or 4 more out of that unit of the cavalry. Oh. Wow. That was pretty devastating. Oh, that one just rolled. Did catch some. Whoa. Oof. Another big shot. Is this general already dead? Is that why he's leaving him over? Yeah, general's already dead. I mean, but it's still a cavalry unit. Still a cavalry unit to be used. Okay, so we do have some infantry entanglements going on over here. Unit of Libyan infantry have pushed into these really depleted units of armored legionnaires, but I don't know how well this Libyan infantry unit is going to do against that Praetorian Guard. Praetorian Guard is top tier infantry. 65, 39, 55, 90. Very, very tough unit there. Get into some combat. Not really a whole lot of fighting though. Actually, this unit, I don't think this unit was actually sent in to attack, as they're not really spreading out very much. We do have some volleys, continuous volleys coming in here though. Cretan archers getting some more shots in, getting rid of some more of the tribal slingers, actually wavering, that causing that unit there to waver. Armored Numidian general here down to 30 men left in that unit. Do have the armored legionnaires, Praetorians, and the other unit of armored legionnaires now switching into their attacking testudo formation. Probably just to try and deflect any sort of archer fire that may be coming. And here comes some Indian war elephants here for Seleucid, starting to make their way forward. We're going to stay with these guys, see what they try and do. Ooh, doesn't look like it hit. Yeah, it missed. Legionnaires trying to pull back, a second shot missing, and the elephants are going to charge right into these legionnaires. Wow. Only killed one of them, knocked down a whole bunch of them though. I think that trample ability was used, just the stampede ability was used a little early. Actually, wow, nope, never mind. Legionary unit now down to 68 men. Now they're going to get a charge off into, looks like they charged into some of the Praetorian Guard here as well. Oh, there goes the elephants. Lost 2 elephants so far. And now they're out of control in near their own men. That general needs to get out of there. That unit of Balearic slingers is probably going to die. But nope, the elephant's actually spinning around, coming back into Sicily and Rome. So actually a good thing there for Seleucid. Still running all over the place. Carthaginian general was starting to waver. He's actually coming back, but there's not much. Only 9 men left in that unit. Good charge in there into the unit of the armored legionnaires. This unit of Balearic slingers probably way out of ammunition. Yeah, they're just standing there, probably going to try and soak up some more of the Pila volleys there for Rome, from Rome, I should say. Rome now going to be switching back into their attacking testudo. Elephants did make it through. 10 elephants remaining in this, well, 10 units remaining left in this unit, I should say. But they did some pretty good damage. Let's take a look and see what their kills are up to. 179 kills, so not too bad. Not too bad now. Elephant's going to make their way back around. Still, it says that there's 10. I see 6 total. Where are the other ones? Or are they stuck on something somewhere? Ooh, African pikemen making their way up here now. Yeah. Praetorian Guard going to have to deal with a unit of pikes here. I don't know how well that's going to go for the Praetorian Guard. Praetorian Guard's a tough unit, but African pikemen are pretty badass. Let's see, actually the onager back here, they're losing a lot more crew members. They've lost one onager, down to 11 men still to operate the machine, or operate their equipment. The Median Rider General came through, got a good charge off into the Balearic Slingers there. Libyan Infantry starting to make their way around. Silver Shield pikemen pushing up as well. Yeah, the Silver Shield pikemen have now gotten into their pike formation. They're going to start stabbing into these Masacily Desert cohorts. Should be able to break these cohorts pretty quickly. Yeah, cohort, there they go. They were already down to 30 men left, so it wasn't a huge unit to break. We do have some Cretan archers getting some fire up over into these Legionnaires. Legionnaires now getting into battle with the Shield Bearer General there for Seleucid. I don't know how good of an idea that is. I mean, Seleucid really doesn't. I mean, he's got his 2 units of pikes and a bit of a depleted unit of war elephants. But this town center is actually getting pretty close to be under fighting. African pikemen need to move up. They need to move forward. They are getting chewed up by these Pila volleys. Is this unit of Romans still here? Praetorian Guard, they're routing, so they're trying to get through these pikes. Pikes are just racking up more kills, up to 70 kills already. They have lost, they're actually down to 90, almost 90 men, so they've lost 28 men so far. Bit of a push coming in onto this side now as well. Silver Shield pikemen coming in behind the Seleucid General, getting into these Armored Legionnaires. We have a unit of the Libyan Infantry here now getting into some of the Armored Legionnaires. Do hear some, yeah, here comes another unit of the Silver Shield pikemen. Actually, they're starting to take some volleys. Do have a unit of the Auxiliary Syrian Archers there for Rome firing up over into this unit of pikes. So a very good unit to start shooting at. I think the Silver Shield pikemen actually have pretty good armor. 100. Yeah, their armor's 100. So it's going to take a little bit for them to get through the armor there, start causing some deaths. But there we go. 4 lost on that volley. Pikes need to push up a little bit further. Just a little bit further to help break these 2 units of Rome. Here we have making their way around. Onager still pushing forward again. This thing still have ammunition. 137 kills. He must be really low. He has to be really low on ammunition. It looks like he's going to try and wheel his way around the corner here again. Maybe get some manual shots off onto these mercenary noble fighters. Armored Legionnaires now finally starting to waver against the unit. There they go, broken. So pike line has been able to break through over here. We actually, Seleucid elephants coming through yet again. They're going to come in and get into this onager. Wow, good job there, Seleucid elephants. Breaking that onager crew, that sucks. That sucks. He probably could have gotten some pretty decent kills. Now we actually have the Egyptian elephants coming out, slamming into the back of this unit of noble fighters. There they go. That unit of noble fighters is going to start breaking. Elephants not stopping, charging into some of the Silver Shield pikemen too. Wow. Desert cohort coming on over here. Probably just going to try and hold this pike unit in place so they can't run away. How good of a kills did they get? Wow, look at that unit. Demolished. Down to 32 men left in that unit. Good job there. These elephants, probably not a bad idea for them to come over here and try and stomp into some of these pikemen. Let's see what Chimera is doing over here. Chimera is actually doing some pretty good damage. Shastadi here trying to hold on. What else do we have here? Some Armored Legionnaires. So we only have 2 units for Rome over on this side, holding back some of these noble infantry. Hoplites are involved. Another unit of hoplites back there in reserve. So actually the defenders are actually really low on troops. There's a lot of infantry on this side where Seleucid is. Some more Roman back here. Actually, these are just 2 units of archers. This is getting close. 3 minutes, 37 seconds left in this battle replay. Indian war elephants way back over here. Why are they out of control? Oh, it's just one left. Hopefully they come back. I don't understand what he's doing. He's moonwalking. That's weird. Okay, well, let's get back going over here. See what's going on. Actually, is that the Roman general? Yeah, Roman general back here. I thought he was on the wall there. Legatus general sitting way back there. Unit of the Cimmerian noble infantry now starting to waver. We do see a unit of the Macesli is thrown over a unit of Desert Cohort to come on over here and help Rome out, holding Chimera back. Now just getting to 3 minutes left in this battle replay. It's getting pretty close. Pikes here now surrounded. Oh, the African onager lived. Wow, 6 men remain. So that elephant unit actually, they did as good as they could do. But the elephant unit ended up getting routed off of the battlefield. We have here some Cretan archers moving up. They still have ammunition. Moving up, getting a volley off. What are they firing into? I don't know. They just broke the African onager crew, though. Praetorian Guard coming on over here. Looks like that's where they were volleying. Desert Cohort pulling back. Actually, this whole area has just been cleaned up, so that was big time there for the defenders. Now they're going to be able to surround this unit of pikes, or at least start attacking it from the side. That will definitely help out getting rid of this unit of pikes. Let's see what else they still have. Carthage still has a unit of noble fighters over there. Pretty much a full unit of noble fighters. Still got some Cretan archers here, Cretan archers there. Cretan archers might need to pull back, though, because there's some Desert Cohort pulling in. They're not going to move. They're not going to move back in time. These Cretan archers are going to die. Wow. Unit here, Praetorian Guard, wavering now against some pikes. Pikes are still a thing. They're still a problem. Do have some of the Desert Cohort getting some good kills on the flank there of the Desert Cohort, but they should not pull out in front. Do not pull out in front of this unit of pikes. They should pull back. Should pull back. I mean, they still have archers in the center here. These Syrian archers, well, let's see, both units of Syrian archers still have ammo? No, only one. One unit of Syrian archers, they should move over here and try and get some kills on these pikemen. To have a unit of the Desert Cohort wheeled all the way around the back of the noble fighters, probably just trying to get rid of them as quick as possible. Down to a little over a minute left. I don't know, it's still close, but there's no real attackers very close to the town center. Chimera's gone now. Egypt elephants came in, finished them off there. This is going to be a successful defense. The hackers, they did a good job, but they're not close enough to the town center. I mean, there's really not a lot of the defenders left, not counting the elephant units for Egypt there. There's not a whole lot left for the defenders. So that was a very good battle. Very good battle. The attackers should have pushed a little bit harder towards that town center. When this road opened up, they should have tried to funnel some troops over here. This should have been a big push area for them to come through to try and get into the town center. Because Rome had that line here of troops, but there was nothing really infantry-wise. There wasn't a lot left. I mean, there's one unit of cohort down to 35, armored legionnaires at 55, but they all had their backs to the town center because they were defending against Chimera over there. So, but overall, really good battle. Really good battle. Costly victory. Very good battle. Let's get into some of the army comps here. We'll start off with Gandalf and Macesli. His general, 139 kills. The African onager, 137. Slingers, 73, 67, 64, and 65. Getting into the Desert Cohort here. Here we go. 269, 189, 277, 169, 141, 215, 103, 175. Wow. Very well done with the Desert Cohort there. Really, really good job. The Numidian Light Infantry, the Vanguard unit, Skirmisher unit, let's see, 73, 30, 48, and 25. I think they were just really out there to be that distraction for when Dread sent out this into Chimera. And Macesli's two spear units here, 5 and 4. Getting into Dread here with the Traveling Circus. His general, 350 kills, 269, 80, and 131. The Camel Archers, 6, 5, 57, 57. Egyptian Cavalry, 79, 89, 1, and 11. And the Ptolemaic Cavalry, actually, really, only 60, 80, and 46. But they did attack a very spear-heavy infantry, so not surprising that they didn't get a lot more kills than that. And then we have 1 MJ 1990 here with Rome. His Legatus General didn't even get involved, 0 kills. Syrian Archers here, 85, 80, 15. His Velites with 55. Armored Legionnaires here, 217, 136, 190, 192, 34, 44, 179 there. Hastati here with 94. Praetorian Guard, 55, 67. And the 3 units of Veteran Legionnaires, 43, 166, and 101. So pretty good kills there. Gandalf leading his team with 2268. Getting into Boudicus Maximus here with Carthage. His Noble Cavalry was 78 and 225. Wow. His Slingers 101, Cretan Archers 95, 39, and 9. His African Pikemen, unfortunately, 45 and 82. Libyan Infantry 141, 156, 85, 28, 10, 14, 14, 26, 20, and 147. And his 2 units of Noble Fighters, unfortunately, really not that good in numbers. Wow. 85 and 11. Drazur 92 here with Chimera. Let's see what he was able to do. 74 for his general, his 2 units of cavalry, 110, 36. His archers just got run over, 7, 4, 9, and 0. Chimerian Noble Infantry here, 84, 107, 123, 185, 9, 38, and 141. So not that bad. They probably did a decent amount of kills for that sally out. Hoplites here, 9, 31, 59, 30, 48, and the unit of the Scythian Hoplites here with 0 kills. And then we have Seleucid here with JD 137. Shieldbearer General 36, his Elephant Unit 245. The Citizen Cavalry here 25. The Syrian Archers 52, 67, 102, and 85. Hillman here with only 11 kills. His Silver Shield Pikemen really didn't get a chance to do a lot either, 59, 89. Silver Shield Swordsman got trapped up on the walls, 51, 84. And his Thorax Swordsman, 56, 77, 18, 44, 36, and 10. Yeah, unfortunately, Seleucid really got hung up on the walls a lot there. And his 2 units of Thureos Spears, 19 and 47. Guys, please make sure to smash that like button on this video. This was a really good battle. Feel free to comment on it. Come on, continue on with the subscribers. Getting really close to 700 subscribers. Really appreciating all the support, guys. Hope you enjoy the battle. And I will talk to you guys soon.